What if I told you that the Cold War wasn't just a conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union, but a cosmic struggle between two alien civilizations, one from the Moon and one from Mars? And what if I told you that humans played a pivotal role in tipping the scales of this interstellar battle? Sounds like science fiction, right? But what if there's more to this story than meets the eye? Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and lesser-known chapters of cosmic history, the Cold War between Moon aliens and Mars aliens, and how humanity became an unexpected ally in this galactic showdown. Strap in, because this is a story that will challenge everything you thought you knew about our place in the universe. Let's start with the basics. For decades, humans have speculated about life beyond Earth. From conspiracy theories about lunar bases to scientific searches for microbial life on Mars, the idea of extraterrestrial civilizations has captivated our imagination. But what if these civilizations weren't just figments of our imagination? What if they were real, advanced, and locked in a bitter rivalry? According to some theories, the Moon and Mars have been home to intelligent alien species for millennia. The Moon aliens, often referred to as Lunarians, are said to be a highly advanced race with technology far beyond human comprehension. They've allegedly been observing Earth for centuries, hidden in the shadows of lunar craters and underground bases. On the other hand, the Mars aliens, or Martians, are described as a warrior-like species, driven by conquest and expansion. Their red planet, once lush and thriving, had become a barren wasteland due to their own destructive tendencies. This set the stage for an interstellar Cold War, with both civilizations vying for dominance over the solar system. But why would these two alien races be at odds? The answer lies in resources and territorial control. The Moon, with its proximity to Earth, became a strategic outpost for the Lunarians. Earth's abundant resources, water, minerals, and biological diversity made it a prime target for exploitation. The Martians, however, saw Earth as their next conquest. Having depleted their own planet, they turned their eyes toward the blue gem of the solar system. This clash of interests led to a tense standoff, with both sides building up their forces and preparing for the inevitable conflict. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Humans weren't just bystanders in this cosmic drama. Unbeknownst to most of humanity, secret alliances were being formed, and Earth became the battleground for a proxy war between these two alien factions. Now, let's talk about how humanity got involved. During the height of the 20th century, as the world was gripped by the human Cold War, strange occurrences began to take place. Unexplained phenomena, such as UFO sightings, crop circles, and mysterious signals from space, started to increase. While many dismissed these as hoaxes or natural phenomena, a select few within governments and military organizations began to suspect that something far more significant was at play. Declassified documents from the era reveal that both the United States and the Soviet Union were secretly contacted by representatives of the Lunarians. These extraterrestrial diplomats warned of the Martians' aggressive intentions and offered advanced technology in exchange for human cooperation. The Lunarians' goal was clear. They needed Earth's help to prevent the Martians from gaining a foothold on our planet. This marked the beginning of a covert alliance between humans and Moon aliens, setting the stage for a battle that would determine the fate of the solar system. The turning point came in the late 20th century, when the Martians launched a full-scale invasion of Earth. Using cloaked spacecraft and advanced weaponry, they began to establish hidden bases in remote regions of the planet. The Lunarians, with their superior intelligence and strategic foresight, had anticipated this move. They provided human militaries with cutting-edge technology, including energy-based weapons and cloaking devices, to counter the Martian threat. The resulting conflict, known as the Interstellar Proxy War, was fought in the shadows, away from the public eye. Battles took place in desolate areas like the deserts of Nevada, the frozen tundras of Siberia, and the depths of the ocean. While the world remained largely unaware, the fate of humanity hung in the balance. But how did the Moon aliens ultimately prevail? The answer lies in a combination of superior strategy, human ingenuity, and a little bit of luck. The Lunarians had spent centuries studying the Martians' tactics and weaknesses. They knew that the Martians relied heavily on their advanced technology, which was powered by a rare mineral found only on Mars. By sabotaging the Martians' supply lines and disrupting their communication networks, the Lunarians were able to weaken their enemy significantly. Humans, on the other hand, played a crucial role by providing ground support and leveraging their knowledge of Earth's terrain. Together, the human-Lunarian alliance managed to repel the Martian forces, forcing them to retreat back to their home planet. This victory not only secured Earth's safety but also cemented the Lunarians' dominance in the solar system. Now that we've set the stage for this incredible story, let's delve deeper into the key events and strategies that shaped this interstellar conflict. What were the turning points in the war? How did humanity's involvement change the course of history? And what does this mean for our future in the cosmos? Stay tuned as we explore these questions and more in the next part of this mind-bending tale. But before we move on, let me ask you this: if you were alive during this secret war, would you have trusted the Lunarians, or would you have sided with the Martians? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that will take you beyond the stars. As we dive deeper into the Cold War between the Moon aliens and Mars aliens, it's important to understand the technological and strategic advantages that each side brought to the table. The Lunarians, with their millennia of observation and research, had developed technology that seemed almost magical to humans. Their energy-based weapons could disintegrate matter at the molecular level, and their cloaking devices allowed them to remain invisible to both human and Martian sensors. But perhaps their most significant advantage was their ability to manipulate gravitational fields, giving them unparalleled control over space-time. This allowed them to create wormholes for instantaneous travel across vast distances, a capability that the Martians could only dream of. The Lunarians' mastery of quantum physics also enabled them to predict the Martians' movements with uncanny accuracy, giving them a strategic edge in the conflict. The Martians, on the other hand, were a formidable force in their own right. Known for their aggressive and militaristic culture, they had developed advanced plasma-based weaponry and heavily armored spacecraft. Their warriors were genetically engineered for combat, with enhanced strength, speed, and resilience. However, their reliance on brute force often made them predictable, a weakness that the Lunarians exploited to great effect. The Martians' greatest vulnerability was their dependence on a rare mineral called erythrium, which was found only on Mars. This mineral was the key to powering their technology, and without it, their war machine would grind to a halt. The Lunarians, aware of this Achilles heel, made it a priority to disrupt the Martians' supply of erythrium, a move that would prove decisive in the war. One of the most critical moments in the conflict came during the Battle of the Lunar Trench, a hidden base on the far side of the Moon where the Lunarians had stockpiled their most advanced technology. The Martians, having intercepted encrypted communications, launched a surprise attack on the base, hoping to cripple the Lunarians' operations. What followed was a fierce and brutal battle, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. The Martians' plasma cannons tore through the Lunarians' defenses, but the Lunarians' energy weapons proved equally devastating. The tide of the battle turned when a group of human operatives, trained and equipped by the Lunarians, infiltrated the Martian command ship and disabled its primary power source. This bold move forced the Martians to retreat, marking a significant victory for the Lunarian-human alliance. But the war was far from over. The Martians, desperate to regain the upper hand, turned their attention to Earth. They began to establish hidden bases in remote and inhospitable regions, such as the Antarctic ice shelves and the depths of the Amazon rainforest. These bases served as staging grounds for covert operations, including the abduction of humans for genetic experimentation. The Martians believed that by combining their DNA with that of humans, they could create a hybrid species capable of surviving on Earth and bolstering their ranks. This sinister plan was uncovered by a joint task force of human and Lunarian agents, who launched a series of daring raids to destroy the Martian bases and rescue the abducted humans. These operations not only thwarted the Martians' plans but also strengthened the bond between humans and Lunarians, as they fought side by side against a common enemy. As the war dragged on, it became clear that the Martians were running out of time. Their supply of erythrium was dwindling, and their attempts to mine the mineral from asteroids and other planets had been largely unsuccessful. The Lunarians, meanwhile, continued to innovate and adapt, developing new technologies that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. One such invention was the graviton pulse cannon, a weapon capable of generating artificial black holes that could swallow entire fleets of Martian ships. When the Lunarians deployed this weapon during the siege of Mars, the Martians were forced to surrender, bringing an end to the interstellar Cold War. But the story doesn't end there. The aftermath of the war raised important questions about humanity's role in the cosmos. Were we merely pawns in a larger game, or did we have a destiny to fulfill among the stars? The Lunarians, grateful for humanity's assistance, offered to share their knowledge and technology with us, paving the way for a new era of exploration and discovery. However, this newfound alliance also came with risks. Would humanity be able to handle the immense power and responsibility that came with advanced alien technology? And what would happen if another hostile alien species emerged, threatening the fragile peace that had been achieved? As we reflect on this incredible chapter of cosmic history, one thing is clear: the Cold War between the Moon aliens and Mars aliens was not just a battle for dominance, but a test of humanity's resilience, ingenuity, and capacity for cooperation. It's a story that reminds us of the boundless possibilities that lie beyond our planet and the importance of unity in the face of adversity. But it also leaves us with a lingering question: what other secrets are hidden in the vast expanse of space, waiting to be uncovered? Could there be other alien civilizations out there, watching us, waiting for the right moment to make contact? The answers to these questions may lie in the stars, and perhaps one day, we'll find them. In the meantime, let's continue to explore, to question, and to dream. After all, the universe is full of mysteries, and who knows what incredible stories are yet to be told. If you enjoyed this journey into the cosmic Cold War, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. And as always, keep looking up at the stars. You never know what you might find. Until next time, stay curious. Now that we've explored the key events and strategies of the interstellar Cold War, let's take a closer look at the aftermath and its implications for humanity and the broader cosmos. The defeat of the Martians marked the beginning of a new era, not just for the Lunarians and humans, but for the entire solar system. With the Martians no longer a threat, the Lunarians turned their attention to rebuilding and strengthening their alliance with humanity. This partnership opened up unprecedented opportunities for scientific advancement and interstellar exploration, but it also came with its own set of challenges and ethical dilemmas. One of the first steps taken by the Lunarians was to establish a formal exchange of knowledge and technology. They shared their advancements in energy manipulation, quantum computing, and space travel, giving humanity access to tools that could revolutionize life on Earth. Imagine a world where energy is limitless, powered by zero-point energy devices that harness the very fabric of space-time. Or a society where diseases are eradicated overnight thanks to nanotechnology capable of repairing cellular damage at the molecular level. These were no longer the stuff of science fiction, they were real possibilities, thanks to the Lunarians' generosity. However, this sudden influx of advanced technology also raised concerns about its potential misuse. Who would control these powerful tools? How could humanity ensure that they were used for the greater good and not for exploitation or warfare? These questions sparked intense debates among world leaders, scientists, and philosophers, as humanity grappled with the responsibility that came with its newfound capabilities. Another significant development in the post-war era was the establishment of joint research facilities on the Moon and Mars. These facilities, staffed by both Lunarian and human scientists, became hubs of innovation and discovery. One of the most groundbreaking projects was the Terraforming Initiative, aimed at restoring Mars to its former glory. Using advanced climate manipulation technology, scientists began the slow process of reintroducing an atmosphere to the red planet, melting its polar ice caps, and seeding its surface with genetically engineered plants. While the project was expected to take centuries, it represented a bold vision for the future, a future where humanity could expand beyond Earth and establish a presence on other worlds. But this ambitious endeavor also raised ethical questions. Should humanity interfere with the natural evolution of another planet? What if Mars had its own indigenous life forms, hidden beneath its surface, that could be affected by the terraforming process? These dilemmas highlighted the complexities of interstellar cooperation and the need for careful consideration in our actions. The alliance between humans and Lunarians also had profound cultural implications. For the first time, humanity was exposed to an alien civilization with its own rich history, art, and philosophy. The Lunarians, despite their advanced technology, placed a high value on harmony with nature and the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake. Their art, which often depicted intricate patterns inspired by celestial phenomena, captivated human audiences and inspired new forms of creative expression. At the same time, human culture with its diversity, resilience, and capacity for innovation fascinated the Lunarians. This cultural exchange led to a deeper understanding and appreciation of each other's ways of life, fostering a sense of unity that transcended planetary boundaries. However, it also brought to light the differences and potential conflicts between the two species. How could two such distinct civilizations coexist peacefully? What compromises would need to be made to ensure mutual respect and cooperation? These questions became the focus of ongoing dialogue and negotiation, as both sides worked to build a lasting partnership. But not everyone was thrilled about this new alliance. Some factions within humanity viewed the Lunarians with suspicion, fearing that their true intentions were not as benevolent as they seemed. Conspiracy theories began to circulate, suggesting that the Lunarians were using humanity as pawns in a larger game of galactic domination. These fears were fueled by incidents where Lunarian technology malfunctioned or was used in ways that caused unintended harm. For example, an experimental energy device gifted to a human research team accidentally caused a massive power surge, resulting in widespread blackouts and economic disruption. While the Lunarians apologized and provided assistance to repair the damage, the incident left many questioning whether humanity was ready to handle such advanced technology. Similarly, some Lunarians expressed concerns about humanity's tendency toward conflict and exploitation, wondering if their alliance was a mistake. These tensions underscored the challenges of building trust between two vastly different species, even in the face of a shared victory. As the years passed, the alliance between humans and Lunarians continued to evolve, shaped by both triumphs and setbacks. Together, they embarked on ambitious projects, such as the construction of a massive space station that served as a hub for interstellar trade and diplomacy. They also began to explore the possibility of contacting other alien civilizations, using the Lunarians' advanced communication technology to send messages into the depths of space. These efforts marked the beginning of a new chapter in humanity's journey, a chapter defined by curiosity, collaboration, and the pursuit of a brighter future. But as we look to the stars and dream of what lies beyond, we must also confront the challenges and responsibilities that come with being part of a larger cosmic community. So, what does the future hold for humanity and its alliance with the Lunarians? Will we continue to work together to explore the mysteries of the universe, or will our differences drive us apart? And what other secrets are waiting to be uncovered in the vast expanse of space? These are questions that only time will answer. But one thing is certain, the Cold War between the Moon aliens and Mars aliens was not just a battle for dominance, it was a turning point in the history of the cosmos, a moment that brought two species together and set the stage for a future filled with endless possibilities. As we continue to explore this brave new world, let's remember the lessons of the past and strive to build a future that honors the spirit of cooperation and unity. If you've enjoyed this journey into the aftermath of the interstellar Cold War, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. And as always, keep looking up at the stars because the universe is full of stories waiting to be told. Until next time, stay curious.